How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all staying safe and doing well. Today we have the July 2020 update to talk about with some cool and interesting changes to both Bubba and the Hillbilly. Keep in mind these changes are not on the live server and could or probably will be changed pending any bugs or issues found when they arrive on the PTB. First things first, let's start off with Bubba. And let me just say these are welcome changes. I'm not going to comment on how well these changes work till I get some time to play them on the PTB, but having a more threatening kit on Bubba is nothing I'm going to turn my nose up at. Bubba has always struggled with his power. It's very strong for camping, but put windows and pallets in his way, and you've got yourself basically an M1 killer. As you can see on screen, the devs have seemingly tried to rectify this by allowing him to change his power, giving him more ability to move faster and move further. Like I said, not going to comment on this until I get the chance to play him, but the changes are welcome. Along with his base kit change, Bubba now has new and improved add-ons to align with the current state of the game. Bubba's old, and a lot of his add-ons come from a time when Dead by Daylight was played differently. Updating his add-ons will allow for him to be brought back into line with the current state of the game. If you want to read through them, a link to the update will be in the description, or you can pause the video and have a quick skim through. Next, we have the changes to the Hillbilly. This one's a little odd for me, but I can see why it's been added. Billy now has a cooldown on his chainsaw, stopping him from holding the chainsaw for an infinite amount of time. The reason I find this odd is because I don't really think Billy needed any changes. It was balanced enough as it is. Probably one of the more balanced killers in the game, and I personally never had any problem with him being able to balance his chainsaw. That being said, from a survivor side of things, this might be a welcome change, allowing survivors more options for mind games, as the killer is going to have to think and plan their move. Again, we'll see how this works in the PTB, but I don't think this is going to affect how people play Billy too much. Again, along with Billy's base kit change, he's also had a few changes to his add-ons to bring them in line with the mutton state of Dead by Daylight and to align them with his new kit. Nothing really special here apart from his iridescent add-on that trades the ability to one-hit down survivors for the ability to negate pallets. It's an interesting idea, and since I'm a sucker for add-ons like this, I can't wait to give it a go. If you want to look through these add-ons, a link will again be in the description, or you can pause the video and have a read through. Also, I've had some perk changes to both Hillbilly and Bubba. Lightborn now fully blocks flashlights and reveals survivors' auras. Tinkerer now gives a notification at 70%, down from 85%, with the undetected status now being from 6, 8, and 10 seconds. Franklin's will now knock the item out of the survivor's hand, and after 120, 190 seconds, the item will disappear. You can also see the item's aura on the floor. Knockout is basically the same, but now when a survivor is put on the floor, they crawl 50% slower for 15 seconds and suffer from the blindness that is affected. Interestingly, this update talks about server hits. Everyone's had that moment when you drop a pallet or vault a window, and because of the weak connection from the killer, you end up getting hit. To combat this, it seems like the servers are going to start better checking hits. I really couldn't comment on how this is going to work. The idea seems to be good, but I feel it's going to shift the problem from survivors getting bad hits to killers missing hits they shouldn't miss. Also, the tick rate of servers is being increased from 30 to 60. If you don't understand why this is good, basically the servers will now be sending information twice as fast. Finally, a redeem promo code feature is being added to the shop. Presumably Fog Whispers are going to be given promo codes for cosmetics and exclusive items. Not the biggest change, but we'll see how it gets used. Well, that's it for the July 2020 dev update. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, I'll be streaming the PTB when it's released over at twitch.tv/obtainablegamers. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you next time.